Yo, bet I scared you. Bet I scared you a little bit there. You're like, is that bitch gonna move? So, I have gotten some requests to do a video on how to meditate. Let me start off with meditation is not an option. And if you think it's an option, wrong, it's a necessity. Like, as human beings, we need to turn off. I think understanding what meditation is going to be a huge motivator to get you to actually do it. So pretty much what meditation is it's slipping into the gap, as Deepak Chopra says it. So the gap in between thoughts, it's slipping into the subconscious mind. It's slipping into the connection that we all have to a universal intelligence. Whenever you meditate, you're going to feel this profound feeling of oneness, relaxation, just coming into it. It's just a void where you're no time, you're no space, and you're nothing. You're completely leaving your body and forgetting everything that is going on here that's stressing you out. It brings such a heavy sense of clarity and relaxation. And there's some deep science in it. So we're going to touch on that a little bit right now. And then I'm going to take you through like just an easy way to reach a meditative state. I personally do not like guided meditations, so I'm not going to like sit here and guide you through one. I find that you're going to reach deeper states of meditation whenever you're not hearing someone else's voice. It's actually super powerful to meditate with other people. But me personally, I do not like guided meditations because I find them distracting, and then it kind of blocks my openness to things that are going to come up for me personally that need to be healed, or insights that are going to come up for me personally. So yeah, let's chat about it. So in meditation, we're trying to reach a coherent state of brainwaves. So like me talking to you right now, we're in beta state. There's a high beta state that you can reach in meditation, but we're not going to talk about that right now. But beta state, you're making judgments, you're analyzing. This is where the stress response is going to happen. So your beta state is super incoherent. So it's going to look like this with your brain waves. They all crazy, right? That's incoherent. You can barely see that, huh? Let me go back with a darker marker. Here we go. It's all crazy. It's not even. That's a little better. Not much though. Whatever. We're gonna keep rolling. Deal with it. So we want to ideally reach theta state, gamma state, or high beta, where the waves are very coherent. So a coherent wave, the high points and the low points are even. Like this, okay? High points and low points are even. That's nice and smooth. We also want to reach that with our heart. Fun fact, the heart actually has the most powerful electromagnetic field around it. It can reach up to 10 feet away from you. So you're emitting things. It's way more powerful than the brain. The heart has its own intelligence. I mean, the heartbeat starts in a developing fetus 2 to 3 weeks before the brain has even fully developed to communicate. So the heart has its own intelligence. Do not forget that. It's extremely important to know that the brain and the heart need to function together. It's not all up here, guys. This matters, okay? So in a meditative state, we're trying to reach this coherence. We're trying to go from to smooth like butter, not choppy like some bullshit. So in doing that, we're pretty much taking all these crazy running thoughts. Like if you hit silence, if you're in silence and your brain is just like, you're in beta. We need to get you out of there. If you stay in beta, you're going to stay in beta. I mean, it's just like going to the gym. If you don't go to gym, you're going to continue to look and feel like shit. If you go to the gym once, you're not going to magically like feel better. You got to keep going back. But the more you go back, the easier it is to make that transition. So the more we meditate, the easier it is to get into that meditative state. What's happening in that meditative state? We're literally taking these thoughts. One analogy I absolutely love is like you're on your phone and you have all these windows up. Swipe the windows away, swipe the windows away. They're draining your battery. Swipe it away, clear it out. That's what we're going to be doing with our thoughts. So don't get pissed when you sit down and your mind's like, normal. You're not used to this. This is going to happen. So be patient with yourself. Be kind with yourself. Whenever a thought comes up, we're just going to look at it, acknowledge it, swipe it away. Don't judge it. Look, it comes up, boom. Hey, here's a thought. Oh shit, I had a thought. Swipe. I'm chilling. Thought. Oh, hey, what up, thought? Swipe, like Tinder or whatever. So anywho's it, how are we going to transition into the meditative state? Okay, step one, get comfy. There's a lot of, pretty much you want the spine straight. If you want to sit on the ground with your legs crossed, super cool. Make sure your spine is completely supported. So maybe sit under a yoga block. It's really good to sit with your feet planted on the ground, spine supported, head free. I actually really like to meditate laying down. I wouldn't suggest doing that first starting off because you're going to fall asleep. That meditative state, that sweet spot, that theta it's like that area where you're falling asleep, but you're not asleep yet. Like you're transitioning into some dreaming. You can still hear everything going on around you, but you're not fully conscious, but you're not fully unconscious. You are subconscious. Imagine that. So we're trying to hit that sweet spot. When you feel like you're leaving your body, like one thing that happens to me is I usually have my hands like this, right? When I'm in a meditative state, it feels like my arms are like this. Like I'm just not in my body. Normal. Don't freak out. Go with it. That's the point of it, is to leave this, is to shut this down, shut the body down, let the body relax, let it hop into that autonomic nervous system and heal itself, okay? We'll go into another time about how you can actually control the autonomic nervous system. It's not involuntary. You actually have control over it, but we're going to stick to the basics here. So getting into a meditative state, like I said, get comfy. That's the big thing. Make sure you're not super hungry. Make sure you don't have to pee. Make sure it's in a quiet spot. As you get better at meditating, you're going to be able to meditate in noisy areas and it's not going to be a big deal. You're actually going to be able to reach a meditative state while walking around or even fucking driving your car. Super cool. But just get in a nice relaxed state. You're going to start by just focusing on your breathing. Don't necessarily try to breathe in a certain way. Just acknowledge your breathing. Is it short? Is it relaxed? Is it all up here? Is it down here? Are you breathing into your back? Just follow your breathing. Okay. So from there, we're going to look at other areas of the body. Once you've kind of paid attention to the breathing, tell it to slow down. You're just going to tell it to slow down. Say, hey, breathing, relax, slow down. Then I want us to focus on our heart. What is your heartbeat doing? Really focus on it. One thing I do to kind of bring more attention to my heart is I hold my breath. I'll hold my breath and then I can really find that heartbeat. What is that heartbeat doing? Is it, if it is, tell it to slow down. I want you to send it love. I want you to envision a ball of light right at your heart and hold love. Send it love and light. Love and light are very important. Send it gratitude. Be thankful that it's beating. And you really need to hold these emotions. You really need to feel these emotions, because if you just have the intention without the emotion, that's all brain. Brain is intention, heart is emotion. That when we bring them together, that's where the magic happens. That's where the coherence happens. We need to get these two guys on the same page, because guess what? When these guys are on the same page, it flows throughout your entire body. Even when they're on the same page of being anxious and scared and fearful and full of lack, they're on the same page. And guess what happens? Trash, body, and mind. Whole bunch of trash, okay? So let's get them on the same page with all the good shit. Love, gratitude, bliss, joy, brightness. Feel it all right here, okay? So hold that love and light. You're gonna send it there. And hold it for as long as you need to, okay? So from there, I would highly suggest, before you go into meditation, familiarizing yourself with the map of the chakras, because we're going to follow them up through. So you're going to take that light and you're going to send it to your root chakra. Love and light. Love and light. Love and light. Forgiveness. Bliss. Whatever needs to be sent there. Okay? Slowly follow it up. Slowly follow it up. Now, during this time, if you're having a hard time focusing, you can use a mantra. A mantra can be anything, really. It can be a sound that has no meaning, like hum or so hum. Like so hum is the mantra of the breath. I would highly suggest doing something even whenever you're starting that breathing. So I really like to say thank you as a mantra. So thank you. So hum. So you're going to follow that. Okay. Whenever you feel a thought coming back up, come right back to your mantra. Acknowledge the thought, swipe it out, come back to your mantra. Okay. Even if you're finding yourself, getting confused with all this, love and light, thought comes up. Oh, there's a thought. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to. So come back to now, because when you're thinking about past or future, you're not here. Past is over here. Past is memory. Future is imagination. We want right now. Okay. So once you kind of follow all the way through your chakras, so you're going to hit boom, 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 boom. You're going to come back to the heart. Okay. Love and light to the heart. Love and light to the heart. Then I want you to literally become nothing with no time and no space. Drop into that void. You're going to feel it. By the time you go through all that, you're going to be in a void. You're going to be forgetting about everything around you. Stay in that space. Okay, stay in that void. Relax there. That's our sweet spot. That's the truth of what you are. You're pure energy. This is just a vehicle, okay? You are pure energy. Sit in that. Sit in that void. All right, then from there, what I want you to do is expand your energy. Whenever I'm in meditation, I tend to go into outer space. Like literally, that's what I see, is just this black void. And I expand my energy into that endless eternal void, because I am all things. I am all things. I am pure consciousness. I inhabit all things. You and I are made of the same stuff. All right, so stay in that void, expand it. During this time, if you have some stored energy that is from trauma in the past, any sort of guilt, hate, shame, anything like that, it's likely going to come up. So think of whenever you first start meditating as like a detox. These things are going to come up. Whenever they come up, or you can intentionally bring them up. You can go into these meditations with the intention to heal from these things. So let's say you're bringing it up, or it just comes up. I want you to just observe whatever situation it is. Just watch it. Okay, watch it from a third party, because you're not involved. You are not involved. Watch it from a third party. And then send yourself love in that situation. Okay, just observe, no judgment, and send love to yourself and love to anyone else involved. Love and light, love and light, love and light. So you can use that to heal from emotional trauma as well. So if nothing comes up there, just enjoy the void. Whenever you're in that void, your mind, your spirit, your soul is still going to be functioning. It's still going to be watching. You are the observer. You're not this body. You are the observer. You're not your mind. You are the observer of your mind. So the body is going to shut off. The body is going to align. And when you stay in that love and light and gratitude, forgiveness, bliss, all of that, the whole body gets on that frequency. So whenever you're feeling those low negative emotions, you're at a low ass frequency. The entire body is at a low frequency. Your entire energy field is at a low frequency. You're going to attract some low frequency shit. So what is low frequency? Guilt, shame, lust, lack, all that, like all the emotions that just make you feel like shit. That's low frequency. High frequency, love, joy, satisfaction, bliss, gratitude, 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 thankfulness, gratitude, gratitude, love, light, gratitude. Those are all high frequency emotions. So when you're connecting intention with deep feeling, that is going to change the frequency of your entire body. It's going to change the frequency of your entire field, and you're just going to attract more of that. So stay in that void, stay in those feelings, be patient. Once you're done, once you're coming back out, start back at that mantra. So hum, thank you, drop, relax, whatever it is. And then as you're rounding it out, I want you to start imagining the life that you want to live. Start imagining the things that you want to see in your life in as much detail as possible. This is manifestation. Imagine them as if you're living them. Deep, deep detail. Deep, deep detail. That's what I want you to round your meditation out with, okay? Because you're in this deep subconscious state. It's hypnotic. You're in a hypnotic state. So you can program yourself and your life to be different when you're in this state, okay? You're very susceptible to programming here. So whatever you put here is going to have a lasting effect. You keep coming back, you're gonna change your life, okay? I know this was kind of like all over the place and whatnot. I would be glad to personally take you through a meditation. If you need help with that, let me know. I can make guided. Like I said, I just don't like guided meditations for me personally. So rounding out that meditation, you're just gonna slowly start wiggling your toes, wake up, and you're gonna feel like a baller, okay? Like I said, if you guys want me to make a guided meditation, let me know. I can make one for you. I just personally don't like them for myself. So if you need extra help, DM me. Love y'all. Love and light. Let's get coherent. Let's get real coherent.